Welcome back, and I hope you still have your pens and paper because we have a lot of information for you during this portion of the show. We have Brandi Matheny and we have Kathleen Dussault, and they're with the Veteran Services, and they're going to give you a lot of information, and I want you to make sure you don't miss anything. So at this time, I'd like to welcome you, Kathleen, to the
Thank you
show.
very much.
And Beth.
And that's all right,
Brandi. Everybody knows Brandi in town because Brandi has helped so many veterans and she does so much within the community. And we just think the world of her. Truly, truly outstanding. We consider her, I guess, an asset to the town of Pahrump, to the county of Nye, and to the state of Nevada. She is just fantastic. And Kathleen has just joined her, and Kathleen is going to be doing just as much. So we're going to listen to them and hear what they have to say about what they're doing for Veteran Services. So Kathleen, do you want to start or you want Brandi to start?
Well, let me just introduce both of us, and then
Great.
Brandi is really going to take most of the share of the discussion because she, as you said, she is just a real asset to Pahrump, to the county, and to the state as a veteran service officer. She works for the Nevada Department of Veteran Services.
Yes.
I just came on board at about 3 weeks ago as the deputy director in the state for benefits.
So you've got it all down pat already?
Yeah, I've got it all memorized, and she's just going to kind of nudge me when I get it wrong.
Gotcha, okay.
But I retired from the Navy 3 years ago and have been looking for an opportunity to serve my fellow veterans. And I was hired into this job.
And how long were you in the Navy?
I was in the Navy for 34 years.
34 years,
yes.
Fantastic.
Well, it became a career after I decided after 3 years, which was my commitment to then, you know, make it a lifetime pursuit, but it grew on me. So, so what better way to continue to serve and to serve America's heroes and to get the word out in terms of what the sea of goodwill is out there with regard to local communities, state and federal programs, and maybe even more importantly, all the private and nonprofit organizations that want to help veterans. So our Department of Veteran Services has 4 main functions. One is to represent veterans in terms of the benefits and the programs that they have due to them. And part of that is to help them with their Veterans Administration claims and potential disputes.
Oh, great.
So that's a key part of it. Second part, which is ever growing, is finding ways to help veterans transition back into their communities, both through education programs and through support from local businesses and hirers. That's so key to just getting back in the swing of things. We also, for our veterans who need expert nursing care, we have a veterans home in Boulder City, and we're building one up in Reno, so that you know, that it's just a great option as you decide later in life, you know, how and where to live.
Yes.
And then finally, we have veteran cemeteries, which are beautiful final resting places, and our veterans have the right, along with their spouse, to select that as their final resting place. And so those are the 4 key responsibilities that I help oversee.
That's beautiful.
But probably most importantly is the role that Brandi serves, because she's the clearinghouse for access to all those services, and she connects everyone in terms of helping to provide what the veteran needs, the veteran and their family needs. So she's probably the most important person here.
I agree. More important than I am.
And she's a fellow sailor.
Yes.
We both were in the Navy. So so if we use terms like bulkheads and overheads and we start going like this because the horizon is rolling, you'll know why.
Oh, well, that's all the things I had to learn when I was on the Blue Ridge for 30 days.
Yes, sir. Exactly. Brandi, please.
Okay, Brandi.
We normally just help them navigate the benefits process and their entitlements and eligibility. It's a real in-depth process. It's not as easy to navigate as one would think it is. Sometimes it's like translating a foreign language when they receive a VA form or what they need to do to be successful in the claims process. Whether their entitlement to burial benefits, widow's benefits, survivor benefits that they're not even aware of existed, let alone that they were entitled to from the beginning. So we help them navigate that pipeline, and we also help with benefits people don't realize they're still entitled to, like home loans, education benefits, other resources in the area that we may not be able to directly provide to them. We can get them a point of contact that can help them.
That's fantastic.
So that's our primary objective.
One of the things that I have noticed is the fact that we need 3 Brandis. we need 3. She's doing so much work for all of us. And is there ever a possibility of her getting some help? And I guess asking the deputy director is the way to do that. Is she needs some help here, but she's doing such an outstanding job, and we're so satisfied with all the results.
Well, thank you for asking, because Brandi is and her colleagues who are veteran services officers are just central to our ability to connect veterans with the support that they need. But when you think that there's only 14 veteran services officers that work for the state and probably less than 100 claims advocates that work for great organizations like VFW, DAV, American Legion, and we have over 300,000 veterans in the state and 1 million active duty folks getting out and moving throughout the country. You're absolutely right. We need to clone Brandi.
Yes.
Scientifically, that's not possible yet. So we've developed a program called the Nevada Veterans Advocacy Program.
Oh, okay.
And what that does is it provides assistance to the Veteran Services Officer in assisting our veterans in whatever their needs are for outreach, connectivity, claims support, and they work for the Veteran Services Officer, but they help share the workload.
Okay.
And beyond that, they're a great point of contact. If you're standing in the line at the grocery store and you overhear someone who's a veteran who has issues, needs, it's a great way to reach out right then and there and provide some knowledge about a program that could help them in their time of need, and then transfer them over to Brandi.
Great.
To be able to really act as their representative in claims and benefits and all that sort of thing.
Now, how would they get in touch with Brandi?
Brandi has a phone number.
Let's see if we can get that up on the screen so everybody can write it down. I hope they've got their pens and paper so they're taking notes, because, like I said, we've got so much information here and it's going to go rapidly. So do we have a phone number for Brandi?
I'll try not to go too fast, but the local number is 775-751-6372. And if for some reason you're unable to get through, or you happen to be down in the Las Vegas area or at the VA hospital and kind of want to contact me or any of our other service officers, you can use our main number at 702-224-6025. Now, both of those will get you directly to one of us, either myself or somebody that does something similar to me. None of my clones, though.
None of your
I keep them in the file cabinet.
Why don't you give those numbers again?
Again, that first number, again, the local, is 775-751-6372. And then the Las Vegas number in the VA hospital is the 702-224-6025.
Okay. So hopefully you've written those numbers down. You know how to contact Brandi. And if you miss anything and can't find anything else, you can always send an email. And how would they send an email?
You can email me. I'm going to spell out my last name because it's not as common. At MATHEN as in November for those veterans, Y the letter B at veterans.nv.gov.
Okay.
And you can go on our website to contact us if you're computer friendly at the www.veterans, veterans.nv.gov.
Okay.
And you can contact any one of us through there. The phone numbers are listed there. Pretty much everything one-stop shop. If you just can't operate a computer and you're having problems with the phone lines, come on down to the office. The VA clinic will refer you to us. Half the county can probably give you a good contact number.
I was going to say that the VA clinic will refer you to Brandi. If you go to the hospital and talk to the DAV service officers, they'll refer you to Brandi. If you talk to the VFW service officer, they will refer you to Brandi. If you talk to the American Legion service officer, they will refer you to Brandi. So anyway, you can always get in touch with Brandi.
Yes.
If you go to the county office and ask for the Veteran Service Officer, they will refer you to Brandi.
Correct.
Or the town office. So everybody is looking for Brandi.
Yes, sir.
Or Brandi's clone. So this is fantastic. Now we're going to be winding this up because, you know, there's so much information and so little time to get this out to the public. But is there anything else you'd like to close with so that people know what you're doing and how to get in touch with you?
If they have any doubt if they're entitled or not, just come by and ask, contact us. Don't just settle with, oh, I don't think I have anything. No. Find out for sure. A lot of our vets, families, dependents don't realize they are entitled to benefits. So I'd rather them ask and get the confirmed no than assume and not use any of it.
That's absolutely true. And so many people don't know.
Correct.
They feel that, yeah, I served my 2 years, 4 years, 6 years, and it's over, so that's it.
And that's not the case.
Instead of looking at what they've already earned.
Correct.
And Tom, if people out there would like to help and work with Brandi to help serve their fellow veterans, please ask her about the Nevada Veterans Advocacy Program.
Oh, that's great.
And how they can become advocates themselves.
Okay.
And really expand the reach of our Veteran Services officers.
Okay. Well, one thing I want to do, I want to thank Brandi for being here on the show. Kathleen, thank you for being here.
Thank you, sir.
And thanks for joining this organization because we needed you.
Well, I'm happy to be here, and thank you for the opportunity to speak with your audience today.
Okay, and we'll do this again if we need more information. We're running out of time right now. We want you to stand by for the next segment, so stand by. Thank you.